All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Thursday afternoon. May God bless everybody in the name of Jesus, Yeshua the Messiah. Even if you are not religious, I still pray you and your family are very blessed in multiple ways. As the title of the video says, warning signs for Bitcoin. For Bitcoin! For Bitcoin. Guys, this is the most serious technical analysis video live stream you'll ever see on YouTube, so make sure to smash the likes. Because we will be giving away $1,000 if we can get 2,000 likes in the first half hour. You might say, Jason, that's impossible. Well, yesterday we got 1,750 likes in half an hour. I think it's possible, guys. I think we can do it. We've already given away $2,000 this week. Can we give away $3,000 this week? All right. Got to give a major shout to She Trades Forex. Got to give a major shout to Batu Erdem. Got to give a major shout to Asad Ali. Got to give a major shout to Jakes. Got to give a major shout to Dan Tute Lapide. Got to give a major shout out to Samuel Manuel. Got to give a major shout out to Space Lord Mother Effer. Got to give a major shout out to Happy Alien, Doru88, Around Town 27, and Codon. Got to give a major shout to First Coast Crypto, Vitor Sousa, who's short on Bitcoin. Got to give a major shout to Alex Wise, and of course, got to give a major shout to Splashfire Films, holding it down with the wrench. Shout out to Preparing for War, holding it down with the wrench. Crypto Pump It, holding it down with the wrench. Shout out to all the mods. Shout out to Divine Hood. Shout out to all the mods holding it down with wrenches. Guys, make sure to behave in here. Otherwise, those mods, they will wrench you, baby. All right, they will absolutely wrench you. Shout out to Logic and Common Sense Podcast. God bless you, Logic and Common Sense. Tony Pacello, Work Up. JC, what's going on? What's going on? King Trader, what's going on? Atoros, what is going on, my man? Muhammad, what is going on, my man? Major shout out to Camille for the super chat. He says, sup. Sup, 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 baby. Man, major shout out to Brandon Keats. He says, Bitcoin taking a Doompay. Infinite Team TA, what is going on? Shout out to King Forever. Shout out to Alexandre Miranda. Paal AI. Shout out to Splashfire Films once again. And C7. Shout out to C7. Ernest of Gaia. What's going on, Ernest of Gaia? Nuno, what's going on? Mimi, what's going on? 9 to 5 and crypto content. Better shout me out, bro. Been here for years and hit the like for 4 years. I'm ready for the win. He's ready for the win. I think we can do the win. Can you join the position right now? I mean, you could do whatever you want, but this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor, okay? I'm just a guy on YouTube, and if I take a trade, you can or cannot follow me. I'm not taking any trades right now, okay? This is the same short I've been in since yesterday. I'm also short from much higher from the setup we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord from $106,000, baby, okay? Also still in the long trade from the exact bottom from the setup that we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, although this trade is starting to look scary as we are seeing some warning signs from this trade from the setup we gave in the Casper Crew VIP Discord in advance. Wow, what a crazy thing, guys. What a crazy thing. What a crazy thing. Long and short at the same time. Whew. Things are getting... Is it hot in here? Or is it just me? Is it hot in here, guys, or is it just me? As usual, got to shout out the Casper Crew VIP Discord. All right, JasonCasperTrading.com. If you're looking for a community that gives the setups in advance, tells you when they're taking trades, got to give a major shout out to Boyan, all right, one of the instructors in the Casper Crew. Shared the long, told you when he was taking the trade, told you when he was taking profit. You can go to JasonCasperTrading.com, click the link to join the best trading community in the world. Also, guys, I'm currently trading on MEXC, BLOFIN, and WEEX. Links in the description, pinned comment. You don't want to miss out on these juicy deals that these exchanges have if you know how to trade. If you don't know how to trade, please don't click the link because you will lose all your money and you'll lose all your Bitcoin, your fiat currency. Your wife will divorce you and your girlfriend will dump you because she found out you had a wife. Not a good time, all right? Now, let's talk about what's going on here, all right? Remember to smash the likes. If everyone likes the video, we can give away $1,000. The Bitcoin price, guys, is getting a little bit of a retracement right now from the $84,000 area of resistance. If you were here on Tuesday, we were live streaming this pump looking for our move up to $84,000 where we hit a take profit one on this long trade that you see right here, securing a juicy take profit one of 5,000 US dollars. And that $84,000 level was our first major resistance, and now we are currently getting a little bit of a pullback from it. And yesterday, we had a very interesting move to the upside. We're kind of forming this giant, not giant, but this rising wedge pattern, just squeezing this low volume, disgusting looking uptrend here. And so far, we are seeing this thing break down. So let's discuss the bullish things on the chart. We'll talk about the warning signs. Personally, guys, I have to be honest, man. If I had to pick between bearish and bullish right now, I'm feeling excited. I'm more excited than the time Carl drove me to McDonald's in his Maserati. That's right, Carl drove me to McDonald's in his Maserati. I brought my chicken with me, all right? Of course, we did get pulled over for trading and driving, but they shouldn't put those dang TVs on the... They really shouldn't put those TVs on the dang cars these days. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't do that. So let's discuss what's happening. As we know, we came down, we filled the CME Fibonacci gap. That's where we got our bounce from, all right? We filled the gap. This area right here was our last little zone of local support before coming down to our major support, which is going to be the low 70s, all right? We were saying, you know, we might get a bounce from this area, all right? Now, in the Casper Crew VIP Discord, what were we specifically looking for in order to get a bounce from that area? We were looking for bullish divergence on market Cipher B. On the daily time frame, the 4-hour time frame, the 1-hour time frame, the 24-minute time frame, the 12-minute time frame, we were looking specifically in the Casper Crew to come below the level, and then the entry trigger, to pull the trigger, is going to happen once you reclaim that CME gap at 77,005. And we saw all of those things happen, which is how we got in the long trade from the exact bottom. And the target of that trade is actually $96,000 to $100,000. Okay, now I want to talk about some bullish things that are happening on the chart right now. First of all, market Cipher B on the daily time frame yesterday, big, huge day. All right, huge, massive day. Why? Because we confirmed a bullish divergence on the daily market Cipher B. All right, we have a nice, thick, juicy left butt cheek, confirmed green dot, followed by a skinny right butt cheek as the price is getting lower into key support. All right, we got that big, juicy, full of gravy, full of ravioli, and the skinny butt cheek, like that skinny old waitress at the diner. You know, the one that talks like this, the raspy Brooklyn accent. She's real skinny. She's got short hair. She still smokes cigarettes inside like it's 1985. Hey, Dolores, get over here. This guy needs another cup of coffee here. All right? So we saw the price coming down to key support. You got our support right here. We got the big left butt cheek. We got the skinny right. She's bringing the coffee out. The coffee's spilling all over the floor. It's spilling on the table. It's spilling onto this guy's lap over here, putting out his cigarette. But notice where she keeps the tip money over here in the right-hand side butt cheek. And then look what happens to the price, to the upside. All right, now that's exactly what we saw happen here. Of course, we came up to $84,000. Voiced area of resistance. Get a little bit of a rejection. But confirmed bull div on the daily is a powerful signal. It is a powerful signal. Now, that being said, not only do we have a bull div on the daily, we have a very oversold momentum wave on the daily, negative 91. We haven't seen it since, guys, May 2022. All right. Last time we saw momentum this oversold, May 2022, what happened? Well, the bottom, this is the bear market here. The bottom wasn't quite in yet. All right. But I do have to say this. We saw that momentum wave when we saw that first bullish divergence here. This did result in a pretty significant move to the upside. Even though the bear market wasn't over yet, that still gave us a 43% move to the upside. So the last time we saw this exact signal printing, we got a 43% move to the upside before the actual bottom came in. All right, now notice something. When we got that bull div here, we got a move up and then we got a retracement coming all the way back down. The initial pump on that bullish divergence was up 25%. And then we came down, we gave back, 15% of that, right? So right now we're seeing the confirmed bullish divergence. We know we're at support and we are having right now what could be a retracement, all right? Could be a retracement. I do have to say, one of the most optimistic things about this whole price action is the daily confirmed bull div here on market Cipher B for the following reasons. If the bottom is not in, a drop down to this lower box is going to just have more bullish divergence, right? It's going to have more bull div here. In fact, we might even see the money flow getting higher, as it seems to be right now, if we get another big drop to the downside. So there is some hope here. There is some hope. 4-hour market Cipher B. How are we looking? Well, this is where things start to look a little bit ambiguous, because when we understand market structure, okay, we know that things look nice, like for a potential bottom here, based on our plan, based on our swing trade plan to take it up to $96,000 to $97,000. But we were unable to at least even make the first sign of strength, which was to reclaim that last lower high in the 4-hour time frame. That $84,000 was our last lower high in the downtrend, right? High, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We can't come up above that lower high to break out. So one of two things here is going to happen, guys. Either we are going to get a retracement and make another higher low and then break out of this inverted head and shoulders, or we're going to continue to the downside. All right. Obviously, that's just the obvious fact. You don't have to be an analyst to recognize that, but it's important that we come to the realization that there's a 50-50 shot here, basically, of what's going to happen. The daily time frame, to me, more upside looks very likely. The 4-hour is starting to look ambiguous. The 1 hour. As we look at the 1-hour market Cipher B here, it's also ambiguous. We have bearish divergences. As we try to make this high, guys, the 1 hour giving us bearish divergences. The 24-minute time frame, as we're trying to break $84,000, we're seeing bearish divergences. What is a bearish divergence, you ask? A bearish divergence is as the price is getting higher, we are seeing the momentum waves and the money flows getting lower at the same time. In other words, price is it's not the price action is not in line with the actual money coming into the market. We're seeing money come out of the market. We're seeing momentum come out of the market, showing us that this move really is overextended and there needs to be a correction to the downside. All right, some people actually call this the upside down Sam Bankman-Fried bearish man boo pattern, because Sam Bankman-Fried artificially pumped the market by pretending like he was holding everybody's money in a secure exchange. But in reality, he was spending on methamphetamines, giving it to different governments all around the world, different political parties, spending it on drugs with his friends, partying in the Bahamas with Caroline, all right? And when we look at his man boobs, very interesting. The left side is really big. The right side is really small. This should have given it away, honestly. All right? This honestly should have given away the fact that SBF was playing funny with the money. But nobody paid attention, right? I don't know why. You know, look, the first thing I look at when I look at somebody the first time I meet you, I'm looking at your dang man boobs. All right? All right? I'm looking at your man boobs. I want to know, man, you playing funny with the money? We got to look at those dang man boobs. How's the left side looking? You know? But yeah, so it's starting to look a little ambiguous. So here's what needs to happen for more upside, guys. And I'm hoping we do get that pump. I really am hoping it. But the more time that goes on, a little bit more concerned I am that we might go for the low again. First of all, we're at the value area low of the range right now. Not the best sign. And then really what I want to see is we must hold the area between the Fibonacci golden pocket and the 786. All right. We're losing 78.2. Very bad sign. I really suspect we go lower. We hold 78.2, then I think this is just a retracement, and we could see, you know, that left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and then break, okay? Right now, I'll be honest, it's looking very ambiguous on these medium-term time frames. It's not really what we kind of wanted to see here. All right, make sure to smash the like so we can give away $1,000. If everyone likes the video, we can give away $1,000. We still got plenty of time. If everybody in the house right now, we got 2,000 viewers, smashes the likes, we can give away 1,000 US dollars, USDT, all right? All right, we don't want to miss out that giveaway, okay? So let's talk about some bullish fundamentals. I'm not a fundamental trader. I'm not. But the reality is, we are coming down to very key support no matter what. And as we know, the bull market is either over or it's not over. All right, the bull market's either over or it's not over. If the bull market is not over, then Bitcoin needs to find support. And I've been saying it since February 28th. I believe the general bottom is in, but the specific bottom may not be in. And the reason I say that is because this is really our support zone. Why is this our support zone for the bull market? Because throughout the entirety of the uptrend, we have had a pattern that plays out perfectly every time, which is we range and then we get a big break. Then we range and we get a big breakout. Then we range and then we get a big breakout. Then we range and then we get a big breakout. And then we range. Now, the important thing about all these ranges and breakouts is that each time we have a fake out to the downside that really freaks people out, all right? But each time we have a fake out to the downside, we never enter back into the previous range, all right? All these bull flags that we formed here, you can see, even with the fake outs, we never confirm a candle back inside the previous range. So if we're going to start to come and lose this area, that is an official change of the pattern that we've been seeing since the beginning of the bull market, all right? So we're coming to major support, which means we should be looking for a bounce here. We should be expecting the trend to be our friend until the end of the trend, right? You don't know when the trend is over until it's over. You should always assume it's going to continue until it's over, and then you say, oh, it's over, time to change my view. Now, as we're coming down to this key support, and as we are seeing some bullish divergences on some higher term timeframes, as we are looking at the 4-year market cycle, expecting, maybe more upside coming very soon within the next few months, June, July, August, we are seeing some bullish fundamentals in the economy in general, right? The stock market just got hit down hard, as did crypto. And yesterday we saw inflation, the consumer price index, come out cold. All right, CPI was lower than expected. Today we saw producer price index come out lower than expected. It's crazy. Look at this. I mean, last month it was 0.5%. And then this month they were expecting it to go down 0.2%. It went down 0.4%. Unemployment came in cold. All right. They were forecasting 226,000. It came in 220,000. All right, 6,000 lower than expected. They were expecting unemployment to be worse. It was better, all right? So we are seeing some interesting things. Some interesting things happening here on the charts, on the fundamentals, I should say, which, as we're coming down to support, could be something to give us that last little push here, all right? Now, I'm not a fundamental trader, all right? I'm not a fundamental trader. I'm a technical trader only. But as a technical trader, I do take into account the fundamentals as we're coming to key areas of support and resistance. All right, as we're coming to key areas of support and resistance, I got to take these things into account. Now, there are a few scenarios we've been looking at here. Remember what happened last bull market? We ended up with this, okay, when we ended the bull market, which was an extended pullback before the last big top, okay? The extended pullback gave us about a 55% move to the downside, took about 100 days. If we see something similar, 55% move to the downside is going to take us right around a $50,000-ish Bitcoin, and 100 days is going to put us from the high at about, that's going to put us right in the beginning of May, give or take, all right? It's going to put us right in the beginning of May, give or take. Because I wasn't too precise. Let's measure this more precisely here. A 100-day pullback is going to put us, right around the beginning of May, guys. All right, end of April, beginning of May. So if we are going to lose $70,000, then we do need to be looking down. I know a lot of people are going to hate me for this, but look, a lot of people hated me for talking about 70 Bitcoin in the 70s. All right, so I'm gonna give it to you straight. I'm gonna not give it to you gay. Last bull market, when we lost that range, all right, for the first time in the bull market, when we lost the range, we came down to the bottom of this lower range, all right, and we traded in this lower range, and then boom, the big breakout. So we lose this level. We expect a big, massive, scary move to the bottom of our last range, and then boom, we could expect a big break, all right, and we could come back to the top of this range, all right. So this is really the two scenarios I'm looking at right now. I'm either looking at a bounce from this area where we're currently looking to bounce right now, and if we lose it, I become a little bit more concerned because we're changing into bearish market structure, and then our hope needs to be in an extended pullback that ends up in a double top, and then we can have our real bear market. Okay, then we can have our real bear market. And I'm excited for the bear market, guys. I'm excited for the bear market. I'll tell you why. Bear market is where the money is made, all right? The bull market is not where the money's made. The bear market is where the money is made, all right? Bull markets are not where the money's made. The bear market's where the money's made. Not only is the bear market where the money's made, but the bear market is, if you're a trader and you survive through a bear market trading, you're a real trader and you've got a skill that's going to be there for your whole life. And you'll realize the truth of the matter, which is it doesn't matter if there's a bull or a bear market. It literally does not make any difference if you're a trader, because you can make money on this thing up and down. And honestly, during a bear market, that's where the real people come out of the woodwork. All right, there's a lot of fake in the bull market. There's fake, there's emotion, there's euphoria. All right, and everyone's nice, everyone's happy. The bear market, look, the only people that are positive and happy during the bear market are those people that are actually here to better themselves, actually here to do this and do it right. And you're going to come out of that bear market stronger. You're going to come out with more money because you did the things you had to do in the bear market to prepare for the bull market, right? So you got to throw that out there, all right? But I'm excited for the bear market, but I'm also hoping for that last big push in this bull market, because I still have profits to take, baby. I still have me some profits to take, especially on my altcoins, man. Especially on ETH, Sol, Cardano, you know, some meme, Dogecoin. You know, I've got some profits to take, so I'm not hoping the bull market's over yet. But I do have fond memories of the bear. All right, I do have fond memories of the bear. So yeah, let's zoom in here. Bitcoin, we'll go to the 12-minute time frame and take a look at good old market Cipher B. We are seeing a little bit of a trying to get a push here. Pull a local fib. Let's pull another local fib low to high. All right, so right now you can see that we are getting a bounce from our 786 Fibonacci. 80,144, our local 786 Fibonacci. The key level we want to look for right now for more upside is to reclaim this low, 80,519 on Bitget. We do that, I think we could get ourselves a push. We got a little bit of bull div on the 12-minute. We got a little bit of bull div on the 6-minute. I think we might be able to get a little something here. A little bit of bull div on the 3-minute. Money flow looks bad. If I was a betting man, I would say we actually come down lower. I would say we actually do come down lower. Let's take a look at order flow here, just to see what happened throughout the day with the actual orders. Okay, so this whole move to the downside, guys, has been pretty much happening on a decrease of open interest. We saw right here earlier today about 7 million longs actually being absorbed here. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, so 7 million longs were absorbed by whales right here who thought we were going to get a bounce from this liquidity grab, and then boom, they just pushed the price down, and we're basically at the previous day low right now. You can see this previous day low is the level that we need to reclaim, right? Because if we reclaim it, then it's a fake out of the previous day low. So far, there's nothing looking too crazy here on that order flow, and it looks like we're getting a little bit of a move back down to the downside here. It's a little bit sad, guys, but yeah, so our next major targets to the downside right now are going to be, make sure to smash the likes, guys. Look, we have 2 minutes and 27 seconds right now for everybody to like the video to get, so I can give away $1,000. All right, like the video for the $1,000 giveaway. Next targets to the downside for me, guys, and this is actually where I hope we bounce from, is going to be right here, the golden pocket, the 786, and this little bit of liquidity that we had here from 2 days ago on Tuesday, like chew your foods day, Tuesday. All right, Tuesday. All right, now also remember, we are approaching the danger zone here. All right, from the short setup given in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord at jasoncaspertrading.com. We're approaching the danger zone here, where we are looking for our major bounce. The danger zone is either going to give us a bounce, or we're all going to get wrecked. All right, so I don't like this retracement here. Come on, Bitcoin, we do want to see support hold right around 79.5. We want to see 79.5 hold. All right, We got the likes coming on in, baby. What's my invalidation for the bull market being over? Losing $50,000. Losing $50,000. And I know that sounds like ridiculous to people. But when we're dealing with such high time frames, okay, that's the only way for me to really know. All right, because when we're looking at this chart, right, we can only say that the bear market, I'd say, will absolutely be here if we're gonna really lose this and not bounce from here, right? This is an acceptable bounce for me to say the bull market's still here, but losing that is not, okay? Which is, once again, why I say that bull markets are for selling only, right? They're not for buying. Like, I don't buy in bull markets, and neither should you, all right? I would only start to buy Bitcoin if we lose 50K, right? And like we're doing this, and like we're in an actual bear market, all right? Where we're like high time frame, weekly bearish market structure, lower lows and lower highs, okay? Because everybody gets excited about buying in the bull market, right? But that's when you should be selling. That's when you should be selling. All right, that's why the money is made in the bear market, because you should be buying in the bear market. And if you're not in already down here, you never know when that top is going to be, right? You never know. And I had so many people ask if they should buy here. And I said, look, there's a chance. There's a really good chance you could make some money buying here. There's a good chance, but it could be the top. Every time you buy in a bull market, you could be buying the exact top. All right. Every time you buy in a bear market where it's confirmed weekly bearish market structure, you know you're not buying the top. You know you're going to be making money, right? So yeah, for me, if this happens, it's a shame, because I still have profits to take higher, right? I still have profits to take higher. But I can honestly say that I'm happy with everything, even if the top is in, because I was selling Bitcoin at 60, at 80, at 100K, right? I was buying aggressively under 20K, buying under 30K, aggressively under 20K, and then selling in this area right here, all right? So we're talking like, a 350% gain on Bitcoin, right? In general, let's just say in general. And yeah, I still have some profits to take, but I've already made my money this cycle on Bitcoin. On alts, man, I'm in bad shape if the top is in, right? I'm in bad shape on alts. I'm going to hold those things all the way back down. I mean, it's pretty crazy, honestly. Which is another reason why I think the bull market's still here. I just can't picture ETH not hitting an all-time high right now. I just can't picture it. It seems absurd to me. It seems absolutely absurd that Ethereum's not going to hit an all-time high this year. It seems absolutely absurd to me. So, it does seem absurd to me. The thing that is concerning to me about ETH is the fact that, we are in pretty bearish market structure here on ETH. We're losing the trend line of literally the bear and bull market so far. We're losing the high volume node of the bear market. And our next major target for ETH is going to be that $1,500 level. And really, for me, this is like last hope for ETH, man. Honestly, I can't imagine ETH losing this level. And I'm not the kind of guy to say stuff like that, but I just can't picture ETH being lower than like $1,400. I just can't picture that. Like, it seems absurd to me. But, time will tell. But I'm expecting that these coins are going to get a big reversal. We're going to see money coming back into altcoins. And I'm still holding on to my ETH targets. 5,500, 8,500 to take those profits, all right? Because I do have myself a lot of ETH. And I'm pissed. I'll be honest with you, man. Like, my ETH is down right now 50%. That's insane. That's insane. So, I was expecting this to hit new highs. But you know what does look good right now is Cardano, right? We were talking about Cardano looking at more bullish than all these other coins. Kind of doing its own thing. It did its own thing all throughout 2024, doing nothing. Well, everything else was kind of pumping. Then it got its big move, and now we got this bull flag here. So let's see what happens with Cardano. We break out of this bull flag. We're looking at, you know, new all-time highs on Cardano, like above $4. So I'm hoping we get that, guys. I hope the bull market's not over. You know, I hope it's not. But if it is, at least I made my money on my Bitcoin, right? Sheesh, man. You only lose money if you sell it. That's true. I mean, I'm not going to sell everything. I bought 4K. No, I didn't buy 4K ETH. I bought ETH. The last time I actually bought ETH on spot was in November 2022. That's the last time I actually bought ETH on spot, which was right around $1,200, $1,300, give or take, was when I got my ETH. Around $1,200. I'm just saying, I held it all the way up, made 220% on it, and now it's down. So right now I'm up, let's see, from my initial investment, I'm up like 48%. I mean, that's pathetic. Nah, I didn't buy anything, guys. I just went over how bull markets are not for buying. They're for selling only, all right? They're for selling only, right? So, you know, some people are looking at this as a last opportunity to buy the dip. That's cool if that's you. That's not me, all right? If I have to hold it all the way back down, that's fine. But I'm not going to buy the dip in a bull market. I'm going to buy the hopeless fear, and then sell the pumps. That's what I'm going to do. I don't think we have hopeless fear yet. All right. So we're holding that $80,000 Bitcoin. Looks like we're dripping to drip down a little bit lower. All right. And we're coming down to our next zones of support. We're coming on down. Realistic Bitcoin price top this run. I think between 115 and 120. That's my next sell zone. That's my next sell zone. Did the giveaway happen? Not yet. Not yet. But we don't have the likes. Let's set a timer again for 5 minutes. See if we can't get the likes. All right. Come on, guys. Like the dang video. I'm just trying to give away money over here. You know. 70K is imminent. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. We'll see. The next major support, if we take the low, is going to be around that 70K. All right, shout out to Alexandre Miranda. All right, some more fundamental things happening here. The two catalysts around the corner. Number one, the end of the war in Ukraine. All right, which is apparently the thing now. And also, the rate cuts. You know, those two things together, two fundamental things, absolutely could be a catalyst for that last big pump of the bull. And that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Yeah, shout out to Niconomics. The market makers will make way more, cropping it up one last time. That's also how I feel as well. That's how I feel as well. I feel like we have one more big push. Hopefully to a higher high. All right, maybe to a lower high, but hopefully to a higher high. If Bitcoin's going to top out, you know, maybe Bitcoin does a lower high or something like that, and alts get their all-time highs as Bitcoin's ranging around here and everybody's waiting for Bitcoin to finally hit 120K. Alts will have their season. If alts have their season and Bitcoin's like ranging around this, right? I would say there's a good chance that it's all over. But I'm hoping Bitcoin makes a higher high as well, and then ranges a little bit like this while alts hit theirs, and then we can all take profits and live happily ever after on our homesteads with our chickens, you know, with our eggs and all that stuff, man. Man, if you guys don't have chickens, I don't know what you're doing, man. My chickens are prolific layers. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing like a farm fresh egg with poop on it. You know what I mean? It's good for your gut. All that poop. A little chicken feather on the side there. Look at that, man. That's the way it has to be. You know, get your barns built, your goats. Get your goats in the barn for the goat milk and the cheese. You know what I'm saying? The eggs, the chickens, the chicken. You know, get your incubators on Amazon.com to hatch your dang baby chicks. And plant your gardens, man. We're going to be taking profits and eating off the land. You know, harvesting our Bitcoin and our actual corn. You know, then we can relax. Whew! Made it through another. Made it through another. Smash up the likes for a giveaway, guys. Smash up the likes for a giveaway. If this was the top, wouldn't there be a rotation to alts? There typically is, Hawkeye. You know, it is interesting. We did see alts get a little bit of a season there. A lot of people would even make the case that we did have alt season. It just wasn't the alt season you were hoping for. And it wasn't the alt season I was hoping for. It was meme season. Donald Trump coin was the top of alt season. It was meme season. You know? So some would make that case. Alright? So we got some super chats in the house. Shout out to Crypto Scarface. Bitcoin, next target at 76.7. If we lose that level, the next target is, you know, 73K. Yeah, absolutely, Crypto Scarface. Absolutely. And I'm going to be looking for juicy longs. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Took some gold profits. Really? Man, I guess I must be a gold maxi, because I would never take profits on gold, man. My gold is something I won't ever sell. It's just, for me, is just purchasing power preservation for me. And in some ways, I look at Bitcoin as that too. Like, I have a forever hodl stack of Bitcoin that I will never ever sell. But for me, yeah, my gold is forever hodl. That's like, you know, to preserve my purchasing power. It is crazy. You know, it's just a historic preservation of purchasing power. And Bitcoin is also... Bitcoin's an amplifier of purchasing power, but it's a very new asset, and you know, so it's a little bit different there. Oh, it was paper gold. All right, no, paper gold. Okay. Shout out to HFG. 1,500 likes for a giveaway. 2,000 likes for a giveaway. All right, we've had yesterday we were able to get 1,700 likes in half an hour. Gold did pumperoni, that's absolutely true. XRP breaking out was the signal of the end. Could be. You don't really need alts. Bitcoin is all you need. I am not a Bitcoin maxi, but I am a Bitcoin... I believe in Bitcoin... the majority of my portfolio is Bitcoin. By a large percent. By a large percent. Because there's only one Bitcoin, guys. There's only one Bitcoin. And I know it's not as fancy as it used to be, because the gains are not as much as they used to be. But there's only one Bitcoin. When I go away, what do I do with the animals on the farm? I hire farmhands. I hire people in the community to come watch after my animals. I mean, look, I live around a whole bunch of farmers. All right, just down the street, I have some really, really good friends, also with a homestead, with cows, with goats, with chickens, with everything. And they live right down the road, 5 minutes away, you know? I've got a few friends like that, literally 5 to 10 minutes away. So I just have them come by, you know, swing by, give you some Bitcoin. Give you some Bitcoin, you know? I'm a Bitcoin loyalist. There you go. How many danger zone we are tracking? The danger zone is just this zone here, guys. All right. The danger zone is just this zone. Here we go. We're coming down to 79.5. Let's see if we hold. Check out the order flow. We're going to go to the 5-minute time frame right now. 5-minute time frame coming on in. 5 minute. Oh my goodness. We got shorts piling in, guys. We have an increase of open interest here. There's a fight going on right now. Bears against the bulls. Volume's a little bit low here, but you can see an uptick in open interest here. 3 million volume on the 5-minute. 500,000 more longs and shorts. The bulls are giving it a shot here, guys. Again, it's actually a pretty bad look here that we didn't reclaim 80,800. Looks like we're going to come down to our white box. All right, I'm expecting our white box is going to hit soon. White box gonna hit soon, baby. White box is going to hit soon. Are my friends into crypto? I get my friends into crypto. You know? I gave my friend... What did I give him? Forget what I gave him. I think like 1/10 of a Bitcoin. I gave him 1/10 of a Bitcoin to take care of my chickens. He said, "What's this?" I said, "It's some Bitcoin, man." You know. Now he's into it. I get people into Bitcoin. I get people into trading, man. People who know me, I give them crypto. I'm like, they don't know what it is. I'm like, here, open up a dang wallet, and I send them some. There you go. Now you got some. All right. I get them into trading. You know, I teach them about the chickens drinking water. I teach them the importance of licking the plunger to make sure you're making those juicy gains. You know, we got a lunar eclipse today. Shout out to Dave Digital, man, the healthiest eating, hardest working outer on X. All right, in crypto, man. Dave Digital always with the healthy food, man. I can't eat anything unhealthy. All right, because every time I eat something unhealthy, I'm always scrolling on X, right? Because you got a dopamine stack. You know, you got a dopamine stack. You're gonna eat something unhealthy? Gotta stack that dopamine with something else. Maybe scrolling on X, man, trying to stimulate that dopamine. What else can I find here on X? Sure enough, Dave Digital right there with his dang avocado steak and eggs. As I'm about to bite into a dang donut. Stop in my tracks. Throw that thing away. Shout out to Dave Digital. Keeping me healthy and jacked and shredded and lean, baby. Bitcoin is dumping. Oh, Dave Digital is also a chicken sitter. You know, he's a chicken sitter too. Would I ever go live in... I don't know what this is, man. Shows my ignorance. Tenerife? Tenerife? I don't think I would live in Tenerife. Yeah, Dave Digital, Dave Digital, he's a staple in the crypto community, man. You know? Bill wants to know, can you safely inject Fix-A-Flat into your rear end? Well, look, it is dangerous, my friend. It is dangerous. It could lead to a butt cheek blowout. And also, you could get in trouble with the law. Okay? This woman was arrested for using Fix-A-Flat butt injections, and look at what it did to the rear. Looks like just normal female body. Whoa! It just keeps on going, man. All right, another timer hit. Look at this, guys. Long trade. We're losing money like crazy. We're just bleeding money right now. It's a good thing we locked in our $5,000 profit. All right, from the setup given in advance in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. It's a good thing we hit that TP1, baby. Guys, if you want to join the best community where we give the setups in advance, let you know when we're taking trades. All right, look at Boyan, man. This dude lets you know when he's taking the trades. All right, lets you know when he's taking the profits. Gives the setups in advance. All right, he's one of the instructors in the Casper Crew. All right, JasonCasperTrading.com. Click the link. Best trading community in the world. Also, guys, if you can KYC, MEXC, best deal on fees. If you can't KYC, BLOFIN is the way to go. BLOFIN and WEEX. BLOFIN, man, offering 10% cash back, which is not shown here because the file cannot be accessed. But BLOFIN has 10% cash back, so you deposit $1,000, you get $100 extra to trade with. Plus, you get VIP 2-level fees if you sign up using my link. And WEEX is the lowest fees that you could have without KYC. All right, links in the pinned comment and description for these exchanges. Exchanges. You got to change your X every now and again, baby. We're starting to get a little bit of a move. We're trying here. We're got a little tick up of open interest. If we can reclaim previous day low, it's looking good. If we can reclaim previous day low and weekly open, it's going to be looking good. But I don't think we can. I think we're going to come down to hit our box. Our white box. As we say in Spanish. El baxo blanco. Sí, señor. El baxo blanco es en mi cocina. Y mi pantalones es mucho guapo. Sí, sí, sí. See, I speak Spanish with an Italian accent. Sí, señor. Mis pantalones es mucho guapo. ¡Mua! Los hamburguesas. Es muy bien, gracias. Y usted. ¡Mua, mua, mua! The pizzeria, the hamburguesas, and the papas fritas. Yeah, I bet you guys didn't know I knew Espanol. I know me a little Espanol. I am Cuban after all. Shout out to Farm OG. Does this invalidate the daily bull day for Bitcoin? No, it doesn't. Let's not forget. All right. Shout out to FitGenius618. No, I don't think it does. If we lose this white box, then I'd expect another dip. Yeah. But I don't think that daily bull div is invalid until we lose that box. All right. So this is like our box of hope right here. The box of hope. And that is simply just the Fibonacci golden pocket, right? Simply just the Fibonacci golden pocket. Shout out to Zipas who says, Zipops who says all the kissing is going straight to 6 Juanita. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Careful you don't miss the long now. I'm not really interested in a long right now. I'll tell you why. I see we're getting some bull divs on the 12 here. I would like our money flow to confirm with us. Same with the 6 minute. I'd like our money flow to confirm. I'd like to come down a little bit lower into our box. I think we could have a much nicer looking bottom signal in our box, you know, and a much nicer bottom looking signal in the box. Shout out to Ali. What's going on? God bless you. Shout out to Fiber Splice God. Shout out to Hopium Copium El Punto Rojo. Sí, señor. Yo no hablo mucho español. Right. Pizza or calamari? I don't eat calamari, man. That's gross, bro. Definitely pizza. All right. We have a daily near that 786, says Divine Hood. You're closing the short, Trading Tribe 699. All right, you could close your short. You could close your short. I'm keeping mine open, all right? I'm keeping my short open. Fifth wave of Elliott wave impulse down. It ain't done yet, gang, says 4-star strength. 4-star strength says 70 to 68K. Yeah, that's the next major level where I'm hoping. I'm hoping we get that bounce. Shout out to Dano Crypto. Calamari on pizza, that's gross, bro. Ugh. It grosses me out, I'm not gonna lie, man. Shout out to Derek Kong. He says, you've honestly helped my trading tenfold. God bless you. Pizza or Boyan's pizza? Definitely not Boyan's pizza. No offense, Boyan. Pizza with steak or calamari? Definitely pizza with steak. All right. When do I close the short? I am going to close this short that I'm in now at 76,600. All right, I'm going to close this one at 76,600. That's where I'm going to take profits on this short, man. Do you know why? Because I'm already guaranteed a $2,000 profit, and I'm already long from the pretty much the exact low. So for me, I'm holding the long and the short. I've already made $7 grand on the 2 trades. And so if my long gets stopped out, I will be taking profit on the short. And if my long does not get stopped out, I will be closing that short at a $2,000 profit and hopefully holding this long trade up to 96,000, right? I'm really hoping that these bull divs on the daily come through for me. I'm really hoping they come through. We're under 80K now, 79,999. 79,999, looking so fine. Girl, I want to make you mine. You know? Portfolio going down. I know. Fried calamari is amazing. I mean, I'm sure it's just the fried batter that you like. I mean, there's nothing appetizing about a squid, bro. And I'm just being honest. Like, it's gross. It's gross. Like all that kind of seafood stuff, lobsters and clams and crawlies. Ugh. The only reason those things taste good is because you fry them or dip them in butter. Let's be honest, man. Stuff don't taste good. Short target for ETH. $1,500 is the next major target for ETH. Is a 1-to-1 risk reward good? I don't like to trade those, alright? Where should you start crypto trading in 2025? I mean, I would recommend you take a course to teach you risk management and just some basic TA, right? Seriously. Octopus is gross too, man. I remember my friend's mom used to work at Pathmark in the seafood deli area, and there was this octopus salad, and they'd just be chilling out there with their eyes looking at you, their heads, their suction cups looking at you, all suck your tongue all day. Oh, that's gross stuff, man. All right, I'll be honest. I don't know. Do I like oysters? No, bro. Nah. Ugh. And people get sick eating that stuff too. I'll tell you. Oysters are like one of the main ways people get food poisoning. It grosses me out, man. Even the shell of an oyster looks disgusting. You know, at least scallops are beautiful. Scallops are nice. You know, but oysters, you gotta like slurp out their guts, man. All their poop and everything inside of there. Who knows what's in there, man? Ugh. I don't know why people eat that. You gotta be drunk to eat that. That's why people like have their oysters with their liquor. You gotta be drunk to eat that stuff, man. Ugh. Sorry. How many miles do I do on the treadmill? I don't know. Where are we longing? We're looking to get the bounce at 79.5-ish. I don't know how many miles I do, but I get quite a few steps doing these streams, you know? I get quite a few steps doing these streams. And honestly, the walking desk is the secret, guys. It's the secret. Eat fresh fish. I'm all about eating fresh fish. All right. Will I take a long if we come down to that level? I might. Honestly, yeah, I might. I'll take one right here on BLOFIN. Yep, I'm going to take a fresh long, baby. We need a pump song. What do I think about ETH and his big falling wedge? Let's take a look. Yeah, I will take a long, Zipas. Trading Tribe is live now. I hope it works out for you, Trading Tribe. The reason I am not long now is simply just because I feel that we can get just a little bit of a better signal coming down just a little bit lower here. Like I like what I see, but I don't love what I see, right? I feel like it's a little early to long. Could be wrong. Don't listen to me. Just the guy on the treadmill, right? Just the guy on the treadmill. Chicken poop and egg pizza is better with a plunger full of hot dog water. Daniel Fibonacci, Carl Casper asked for some trading advice. He did pop in. He had something to show me. All right, yeah, let's check out Ethereum. I hope my man who's long is that this is going to work for you, bro. You know, we definitely have some bull divs here, but just based on money flow, I would love to just range a little bit, you know, range a little bit here, and then wreck all the early longs, and then get the pump. You know, no offense. I hope it works out for you. That's just what I would like to do, man. All right? That's what I would like to do. I hope you don't get wrecked in that. I hope your stop loss is under the 786. All right? All right, let's check out ETH. It's in a giant rising wedge. I guess I haven't really looked at it before like that. Are you I mean, you're talking about this, I guess? This giant rising wedge here that's breaking down. Yeah, I guess that's just as bearish as this triangle that's breaking down. Look, I think ETH, it needs to hold this level right here, or it's really not good. It's really, really not good. And like I said, I think it's absurd to think of ETH coming down lower than that, you know? I really do. I think it's absurd. And I hope I'm wrong, you know? Look, I went for a drive with Carl from the Moon the other day. He said, Jay, don't worry, man. The bull market's just beginning. He told me that. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead, he said. He saw me getting scared. He saw me getting scared, holding my chicken out the window. He said, Jay, relax, bro. Trust me, man. Just trust me, Jay. You know, look, I'll take you for a ride in my Maserati. You know, look at the Maserati logo, Jay. Relax, all right? Keep your eyes on the road ahead. You know, Bitcoin's bullish, baby. I said, thank you, Carl. You're right. You're right. All right, we're getting a little bit of a pump here. Check out our 15-minute order flow chart. We have 2.9 million longs opening up here, 3 million longs opening up here. Yeah, you know, I can understand why you would take a long right here. I can. My ideal scenario is, like, let's form a nice kind of bottom thing here. Let's form a nice little bottom. Maybe we range a little bit, you know. Maybe even come up a little bit like this. Just range and then boom, you know. Have a little range going on to take a trade. You know, maybe something like this, you know. Boom! That's what I want to see here. That's what I want to see. You know, I want to wreck the early longers before I take myself a freshie. Before I take myself a freshie. That's all. That's all. You know, you guys feel me or what? Let me know. I'm gonna take a poll in the chat. You guys feel me or what? I'm gonna take a poll in the chat. It's so funny. Most people think the bull market's the pump is over. The pump is over. Feel me about the long or no? I spelled you wrong. It's hard to type and walk. Alright, it's hard to type and walk at the same time. Shout out to our super chats. Shout out to Rudraksh Argwal. Short target on ETH, short term. Short term? Is that more than long term? Let's check out ETH. I mean, ETH is bouncing from a key level in general, like down here, 749. I don't know if I have any short-term targets. We're at the golden pocket for ETH, so a short-term target for me, if we get another drop down, would be 1800. Come back down to this low here that we made, like, back here. That would be pretty nice for ETH. Get a little drop. That would be nice, you know. Thank you. Sing the pump song. Boiled, fried, poached, or scrambled eggs. I like them fried. I like them fried in ghee, you know? I like them fried in ghee. Everyone in here will be on universal basic income, says Mr. Shreds. That's probably true. I mean, I've already been on it. I remember the Trump money, the Trump stimulus money back in the vid. You know, Trump, the first ever president to put everybody on universal basic income. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I didn't want the money, but it came anyway, so I cashed the check. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, what are you gonna do? How much is basic universal income gonna be? It's gonna be just enough to keep most people happy enough to do what they gotta do, just to support the system. And then they'll just slowly probably kill people off through the food and the medicine, and also by like making everybody infertile and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be a slow decline probably of the population. But yeah, it'll be just enough to keep the NPCs happy enough with their football and their beers and their food and their convenience in the smart cities, while slowly we die from, you know, injured immune systems and medicines and lifestyle and food and who knows what else, man. Who knows what else? It's the soft kill, you know? It's the soft kill. Love your positive outlook on the world. Well, hey, man, I'm trying to be out here and live off the land, all right? I'm not trying to be in a smart city. I'm trying to live off the land, all right? So, I'm trying to do my best to avoid that, you know? I'm trying to avoid it. Hello, 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 it's me. I'm trying to avoid that, you know? Shout out to Armand GN. Hi, bro. Can you expect 79,050 to be taken out and then along? On Bitcoin, 79,050. I'm looking for that area to long. That's my next place to look for a long trade. Is right in my white box. Yes, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. That's where I'm looking for my long. I'm not necessarily looking for that level to get taken out, but definitely from that white box is where I'm looking. The microplastics, yeah, that could be it. I've got mad microplastics up in the testicles, definitely, man. You know? Do I think the rapture will happen before that? I'm sorry, David Hornback, but I'm a post-tribber, so I don't. You know? I'm a post-tribber, I'm sorry to say. That's the way I lean. I wouldn't die in any eschatological hill, but am I long or short, Mark? Yes, I'm both, all right? I'm both. You know? I'm trying to catch a freshie here. What site am I looking at that long and short data? That's ExoCharts, Trading Tribe. That's ExoCharts. And Trading Tribe, I hope your long works out, bro. So far, it's pretty good, man. So far, it's pretty good. How much land do you need to self-sustain? Well, it's not really... It's really, really hard to self-sustain, right? You can do a lot on a little land. I'd say like an acre and a half. If you do it right, you can self-sustain on that, man. All right. Of course, you're never going to be self-sustained. Like, you're never going to be able to, unless you have a salt mine in your backyard. But it's all about, when it comes to being self-sufficient, like food-wise and water-wise, you want to think about things that are going to give you the most for the least. All right, so like, you know, chickens. Chickens, such an amazing animal to have on a piece of land, because they create compost, they create a steady source of protein. You don't have to feed them much if you have an area for them to go free range. If you have woods on your property and you fence in your gardens, all right, the chickens can go find so much food. Like, I feed my chickens maybe once every 3 days with actual chicken feed, all right? And I don't even give them a lot. And they make compost for me every single year. They eat all the leftover food scraps. You can eat the chickens, you can eat the eggs. Right there, chickens alone, you know, you got fat and protein. And then you want to focus on things like potato, like high calorie foods that you can grow that are easy to grow, pest resistant, and are prolific, right? So for me, it's potatoes, squash, and beans are my 3 main crops. Because if you have potatoes, squash, and beans, you got yourself protein, you got yourself lots of carbohydrates. You got yourself micronutrients, all right? Add into chickens, you got all 3 macronutrients. And honestly, if all you had to eat for the rest of your life was potatoes, beans, squash, and eggs, I think you'd be pretty good, honestly. I think you'd be pretty dang good, all right? I know my carnivores out there are gonna argue with that, but newsflash to my carnivores, all right? It's impossible to sustain your dang ribeye steak for breakfast, lunch, and dinner off your own acre of land, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're talking about how to thrive on as little as possible, right? And then for a water source, look, I highly recommend you have a well on your property. Don't buy land where you can't dig a well. If you can't dig a well, at least have some kind of a water source nearby, like a stream, a river, or a lake, or a pond, or something, a spring. But I recommend a well, and I recommend getting one of those old school hand pumps on the well as well, you know. But an acre and a half, you could do all that stuff, right? Maybe even have a goat or 2. You have a goat or 2, you got milk, you got cream, you got butter, you know. Taste goaty, but it'll keep you alive. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to JCS who hunts the own meat every year and gets 300 to 400 pounds of red meat every year. That's what's up, man. Then maybe you could be carnivore, bro. But I can't. I can't. A cow raw milk against any disease? Yeah, for sure. Raw milk, that's the way to go. If you don't drink raw milk, you're not drinking milk. You're drinking sugar water with a whole bunch of dead stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, raw honey, that's good. Yeah, you know, I've never gone down the bee road as much as I want to. The reason for that is because everybody I know who's ever had bees had a really hard time keeping them through the winter. So it ended up being an investment that they kept having to put the money in every year, and then they would lose all their swarms of bees or whatever. And so I just buy my honey local, you know. But I would love to do it. I would love to do it. I do maple syrup. I know it's not as healthy as honey, but I do my own maple syrup. Shout out to Valentino. He says, J Dilla, believe it. Milk is bad? I don't know. Is milk bad? I mean, every mammal in the world is only alive because of milk. Can't be that bad, man. Every mammal in the world is alive only because of milk. Can't be that bad. Honestly, come on, guys. That's some backwards thinking to think that milk is bad. It contains literally everything needed for a baby to grow into a healthy, strong adult. Can't be bad, you know? Wow, this is a 14-minute beat, bro. He wants me to freestyle over a 14-minute beat. I don't know, man. It's too Tribe Called Quest for me. I'm not smart enough to rap over this. Yeah, I don't think I could rap over it, man, but I appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. I just gotta feel it. I gotta feel it. I gotta feel it in my bones, you know? Trader Geo's 5'2" 3/4. Should he drink milk or is it too late? It's never too late, bro. It's never too late to drink milk. Fresh from the teat as well. Fresh from the teat is how I recommend it. Trader Geo, you're probably short, given the fact that you're a perma bear, right? What do I think about the carnivore diet? Well, I know a lot of like fat, unhealthy people that got really healthy and skinny on carnivore. I know a lot of diabetics that cured their diabetes with carnivore. I know them personally, or at least some form of keto. But I just don't think it's sustainable. Like, for me, it's definitely not sustainable. I don't think humans were made to eat only meat. You know, obviously diet is something people get super passionate about. Look, I've tried it. I gave it a few months of try. I just can't do it. I cannot. I need carbohydrates. I feel like absolute garbage. All right? And, look, I think diet is very individual. If you feel good doing something, then keep doing it. And if you feel bad doing something, don't keep doing it because someone else feels good doing that. You know what I'm saying? Try it out for yourself. And if you feel like crap, then stop it. But if you feel good doing it, then keep doing it. I mean, I can only speak for myself. When I did it, I felt horrible. I never got over the feeling horrible. No energy, no pump in the gym. Like, feeling just like garbaggio, man. Like depressed. Like actually depressed and like sad. You know, I mean, I live a very active lifestyle. So a lot of carnivores I know, they're not as active as I am. They're definitely not as muscular as I am. I don't say that as like trying to be braggadocious or anything. Most of the carnivores I know were very fat. Then they found this thing called carnivore, and they started working out, and they started to get healthy, and they feel great. But I'm pretty lean. Like, I've got visible abs. I lift heavy weights. I get 20,000 steps a day. I do a whole bunch of outside work. I need carbs, man. I mean, the brain and the body's main source of energy is carbohydrate. Like, carbs are not bad, man. They're not bad. I mean, they're not bad. They're energy. All right? If you're metabolically healthy, if you have low fasting insulin, low A1C, low inflammation, right? Then carbs are not bad, right? I sometimes eat 600-700 grams of carbs a day. All right? My fasting insulin is super low. A1C, excellent. Fasting glucose, excellent. Yeah, I don't feel like my C-reactive protein is great. All my inflammation markers are great. You know? Yeah. Shout out to my man, Pieter Post. He says, "You felt depressed eating only rotten carcasses?" Well, when you put it that way, I guess, yeah, man. That's funny. But I ate eggs, too. I ate eggs as well, since I had the chickens. All right? Look, I love rotting carcasses. I eat lots of animal products. Like, I eat many eggs every single day. I eat grass-fed butter, ghee. I eat fish. I eat, obviously, lots of chicken that I raise myself. I eat locally raised beef from a local farm in my area. I eat a lot of animal. Where do I test all my levels? You can test everything, life extension. You have to pay for it, but you can test everything you want, anything you want. You just order it up. Can you show the rapture in the Bible? You thought it was Revelation 4? I believe, yes, you can show the rapture in the Bible. I think it's all throughout the Old and New Testaments, going all the way back to Deuteronomy chapter 30. And everywhere throughout the prophets where it talks about the Lord gathering his people to himself from the four winds of heaven or from the four corners of the earth. I believe that's speaking of what today people call the rapture. Revelation 4 is one of those things where you can't really know for sure, right? You have to interpret it that way if you want to. There's nothing about Revelation 4 in and of itself, based on the text alone, that says, yes, this is obviously talking about that final gathering, where he says, "Come up hither, and I will show you the things that must be after this." But the The one thing I think that we just need to be careful about when it comes to eschatology is just keeping an open mind, right? Because if you get married to a certain view, and your view happens to be wrong among the many different views that true servants of the Lord have held throughout the centuries, you know, you don't want to get thrown off your faith because you held to a view that was incorrect. You know, think about people in the time of Yeshua in Jesus' day who thought they knew what prophecy, messianic prophecy, was supposed to look like. It didn't happen the way they thought, and it was a stumbling block for them. So I don't want that to be me, you know what I'm saying? So, I definitely hold to my views when it comes to eschatology, but I like I said, I wouldn't die on any eschatological hill. I believe in a rapture. I believe in a gathering together of God's people to himself. Super biblical, all throughout, like I said, the Old and New Testament. The question of when does that happen, I think, is a harder question to answer. And I lean toward it happening after the Great Tribulation, right? That's my own personal view. But I don't eat oysters. No, I don't eat oysters, all right? I don't. They gross me out. Have I heard the Scofield Bible? Yeah, I've heard the Scofield Bible. He's the guy that like popularized like modern dispensationalism. I don't think it was actually written by the Rothschilds. I think that's a little bit false, but yeah, I'm familiar with it. Okay. Oysters on pizza? Oof. Oh, I don't know if I could do that. You know? I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. Shout out to Bernie. What is going on, Bernie? God bless you, bro. It's good to see you here, man. Bernie says, shout out to Divine Hood, who's not convinced by this little bounce. Me neither, Divine Hood. I think it's a little bit early to long, man. I think these longers are gonna be in for a surprise. Jason Q, confirm it's true or false that you eat chicken wings with a knife and a fork. I eat chicken wings with a knife and a fork, and a bib as well. Shout out to Divine Hood. He can't do oysters either. How am I with hot peppers? You know, I don't like them too hot. All right, my brother's into some weird hot stuff. All right, he eats this crazy sauce and peppers and ghost peppers. You know, if it tastes good and it's got some heat, I like it. All right, jalapenos, you know, they're good. I grew cayenne peppers one year, and I grew jalapenos. A little bit too much for me. The cayennes, like, unless you use them sparingly. All right, I love like Frank's Red Hot sauce, that kind of style cayenne pepper sauce. I mean, I like it sparingly. All right. Shout out to Philip with the super chat. Hey Jason, thanks for your everyday positive vibes. Always looking forward to your musical inputs. Wanted to ask if you know Cow Protocol. Can we have a look at the chart? I haven't heard of Cow Protocol, but I will check it out. Can I make a stream talking about Christianity? Maybe. You know, technically speaking, I do have a Bible YouTube channel that has one very poor quality video on it. Then we'll take a look at Cow. Maybe I'll start streaming on it. It's called the Billy Casper Bible Channel. It only has 10 subscribers. It has one video, all right? It's a study on John chapter 1. The reason why I don't really post a lot on it is because, I don't know, there's a lot of reasons. I guess I don't want to get into. But, yeah, Billy Casper Bible Channel. Maybe if I get 100 subscribers, I'll do a live stream on it. We could talk about Bible stuff. Maybe I should subscribe to my own channel. Nah, It's not worth it. But I'll tell you who you should subscribe to. Divine Hood Trading. All right? Shout out to Divine Hood Trading. Definitely subscribe to this guy. I'm subscribed. All right? He needs more subs. Let's pump him up, baby. Let's pump him up. All right, so this is interesting. We're going to take a look at Cow, but we're coming up to the previous day low here. You know, this is a key level previous day low. We reclaim more upside as possible, but I'm not trusting this bounce so far. I want to range a little bit here. I want to range a little bit. Boom, and then bam. That's what I want. Range, boom, bam. Let me get a range and a boom and a bam, baby. A range and a boom and a bam and a bam and a boom and a boom. Let's check out Cow Protocol. Whoa. What in the world? Man, can you imagine buying this right here? Like, this is the... And then waking up the next morning to this? Can you imagine that? You just buy, go to sleep, daily candle opens at a 1,000% move to the upside? Talk about a dopamine spike first thing in the morning. Man, you check your phone in bed, you're never getting out of bed that day. Too much dopamine right there. You know, first thing in the morning, 1,000% profits. Poof. That's it, man. Dopamine's already used up for the day. Might as well go back to sleep and wake up tomorrow. Keep the phone off, man. Don't check it first thing in the morning. Sheesh. Just get out of bed, slap yourself in the face, take a cold shower, tell yourself to be a man, chug a cup of coffee, and do 100 push-ups before you check your dang phone. Of course, don't forget to pray and thank the Lord as well. So this is a crazy chart here. This is more like it. This is more like it. Okay. I never heard of Cow Protocol, but I would say this. We have confirmed bullish divs on the daily. But we are in price discovery mode to the downside, all right? So this is scary. Price discovery mode to the downside is a bit scary here. Is this the same thing? Is this Cow Protocol? Is this the same thing? Philip, is this the right chart, man? Let me know, Philip, if this is the right chart. Am I going to do a giveaway today? Well, we had we're 90 minutes late, it seems, on the giveaway today. Looks like we're 90 minutes late, but okay, the other chart was before Binance listing. Philip, I'm looking for you in chat, bro. Let me know if this is the right chart here. Here's the thing, we're in price discovery mode to the downside. And we need some kind of sign of strength or something, honestly. We need some kind of a sign of strength here for me to want to get in on this. Because, yeah, we have bull divs, but we're in a downtrend. And there's no real support to look at here, right? So for me, I would say, let's go to our weekly. I would want to see price action coming above this. I know that's a big move to the upside. I would want to see a move above that, like changing market structure on the weekly, like a weekly close above this area, and then look to get in on whatever pullback we have, right? Because right now we're in price discovery mode to the downside. The only thing we can have is a change of market structure on our weekly time frame here before we look for like a retracement. Otherwise, who's to say that we don't dive down more and continue to make bull divs on our daily, you know? So thank you for the super chat, man. Yeah, I have the same question. Divine Hood wants to know if Dave Digital eats a jalapeno every day. Because I always see his I always see his jalapenos on the plate. You know? I don't see Philip in the chat here, but okay. Shout out to Hazel Breeze. Okay, it is the right chart. Okay, man. Okay. Do I take creatine, Ivan B? No, I don't take creatine, man. I answer this question all the time. It gives me abdominal distress. All right, you know. It gives me abdominal distress. All right. All right, Saeed says Soul Chef. Write this down, instrumental. All right, let's see if Soul Chef is a good beat. Man, this is gonna get me demonetized, but you know what? I don't care. What a strange beat. Yeah. Hey yo, it's Jay Casper. Don't you know we be trading Bitcoin every single day? Gotta give a major shout out to the Casper crew. Check 1, check 2. Yeah, check 1. Check 2. Hey yo, it's Jay Casper. The beat is kinda strange, but you know, we wanna make some change. Every day we be taking all the trades. Next thing you know, we're looking like we wanna change. Longs to shorts, you don't get hort. Up and down, don't you know I gotta snort like a pig out in the barnyard, looking to go far. Next thing you know, from easy to mad hard. Cause the trades be losing all my money, baby. I lost everything and it isn't even funny, baby. Next thing you know, they're coming for my money. Then they're looking at my tummy saying, dang, gotta runny. Cause my boy Jake Casper, he used to be called the trading master, but now he lost everything that he ever had. Trades went from good to looking so bad. Cause you know the trades never in the red, they only in the green. Then they end up dead cause they're only in the red and they're never in the green. Coming back if you know what I mean. We give it to you filthy, we never do it clean. Jason Casper like the washing machine. We got the bubbles and the soap, man. Looking like a dope man, climbing up the rope, man. Hope you don't choke, man. Cause you know you got the peanuts and the walnuts and the cashews. Talking about the nut butter, it will last you. As the car to the side is driving past you. Next thing you know, you're looking like a Sandshrew. You got the Pokemon Pikachu hat on the face, man. What a disgrace, man. You better change your place, man. You better run the race. Coming up like you're looking like disgrace in the face, with the sweat dripping down. Hope the Bitcoin turns around. And can you even hear the sound of the Bitcoin price about to fall right into the ground? And then, oh no, where do we go when we're looking for the crypto flow? Jason Show. We're coming up to the previous day daily low, dropping down with the yellow line. Look out, but price action isn't fast. Don't you know it's so dang slow? Cause we're looking like we wanna blow, like the leaf blower in the garden. Looking like you're farting, got the gas looking like a shark tin. Yeah, got the skid marks underwear. Bitcoin bulls about to turn into bears. Are you smiling, hanging in your underwear? And I could see you from way over there. What's up, my man? How you doing? Trading the Bitcoin? Yeah, Jay, but it's kind of annoying. Cause every time I long, the price starts to drop. I think we're gonna bounce, but we just don't stop. Hey man, just buy the dip. That's what they said. I keep buying the dip, but I end up in the red. Thanks for the beat, bro. All right, let's see if we break. All right, let's see if we break or what. Shout out to Mad B. Yeah, medieval vibes. Weird trombone vibes. Is it possible to enter short from this area? The only way I would enter short from this area is if we are unable to hold, if we lose this level again, that would give us an invalidation and a target. That's the only way I would actually short this area. We see like a nice rejection from here. It's definitely too early to short. In my opinion, this is a no trade zone for me. Okay, this is a no trade zone for me. Some people are long in the chat, and I wish them the best. But for me, I would just prefer to come down a little bit lower, just a little bit lower. All right, mate. Crikey, mate, a little bit lower. I mean, obviously we've got the 786 from this pull here. All right, but I'd rather come down to the golden pocket from the bottom. You know what I mean? Right around the 79.5 area. I think we get one last drop is what I'm looking for, to be honest. All right, he's long as well. He took 50. The moon boy is about to get clapped. Did I long? No, I haven't longed yet. I'm still in the same long from I'm still in the same long from the setup given on Monday. You know what I mean? Firelines, he says, what's good, Nifgar? Hello, Nifgar. How are you doing, my friend? All right, it's a garbage beat, says Crazy Potato. Well, I mean, you got a better one. You got a better one. 87K looking good, says preparing for war, man. 87K, that's where I'm trying to pump up to, baby. You've got a plat of pickles and artichokes. You have oysters and tentacles as a side. I personally don't eat that. No, it's gross. It's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, we got the skid marks in the underwear. Man. A final dip to 74K, says Allison. Man, I hope we come a little lower than 74K, to be honest with you. If we're going to get that dip down, you know. You know. Shout out to my man Tony Punch, Aether Media 22. What's going on, bro? What is going on? You're going to stop soon? You think I'm going to get stopped out of the short? Well, so be it, bro. Like, honestly, if I get stopped out of the short, so be it. All right? So be it. So be it. You know, look, my main idea right now is this is hopefully a long trade that goes up to 96, 97K, man. 100K. This is my main trading idea right now. That short trade I'm in is pretty much a scalp from yesterday. Already locked in a couple grand. I'm hoping to make like $50,000 on this trade right here. You know? I'm hoping to make 50 grand on this trade right here. And if it gets stopped out, I will still make a few $1,000s. Why are you always wearing this shirt, brother? Why are you always wearing this shirt, brother? The reason I always wear this shirt is because I wear the same shirt every day. All right? I wear the same shirt every single day. All right? It's disgusting. I don't use soap in the shower. I haven't used soap, shampoo, or anything in a very long time. All right? I just run the cold water on my body, wear the same shirt every day. Don't wash my hair. I'm gross. I'm disgusting, all right? I'm disgusting. I smell like a homeless man. I can't even sit down next to my daughter. I smell too bad. Am I confident in 79.5 long? Right now, Dan, it's looking pretty good. I'll tell you why. It's looking good. But obviously, things are subject to change in the moment. But right now, if we were down there now, it's looking pretty good. I'll tell you why. Look at our 12-minute, okay? Look at the 12-minute market Cipher B. We're starting to get the bottom. We can tell because it's starting to curve up like this. All right? The money flow is starting to come up like this. And once that money flow and the momentum is coming up and we come down, that's how you know it's a good trade. All right? So if we're cutting a bounce from this box and the market cipher is looking like this and the money flow is getting higher like that, that's a confident trade for me. All right? So, you know, my last long trade was down here. All right? This was my last long trade. Look at the 12-minute. All right? Look at the direction of this thing. Look at the money flow coming up. Look at the momentum waves coming up. All right? On all time frames, it was happening. On all time frames. So, where are we? Yeah, here we are. Even on the 4-hour, look at the money flow coming up. All right? Look at the momentum coming up. So, yeah, it's looking good now. It's looking good now. Especially after that bottom that we made on Monday. All right? Especially after the bottom we made on Monday. It was a pretty nice bottom on Monday. I'm not going to lie, actually. It looked beautiful. Just like Dolores. Her bottom looked amazing. Look at the beautiful price action getting a bounce right from the key resistance. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Can we do a collab with Frankie Candles? Yeah. Why the 12-minute? Because the 12-minute is the best. All right. AZTV says 52 to 58 is destiny. Man, that would be real hard for a lot of people. How can I control the mouse so well when walking? It's all on the wrist, man. Do I have any sons? Yeah, I have 2 sons. Praise God. Praise God. Did I shadow ban Jack BA. Nope. You're still here. Do I ever watch other YouTubers? Yeah, man. Of course. I watch other YouTubers all the time. I'm always in their chats, man. Dropping those super chats, you know. I got to show my respect. Man, we have no music in the background. What the heck? What the heck? My treadmill's going to get stopped soon. It has... I have 58 more minutes on this treadmill, and then it will stop. Yeah, we'll do a collab with Frankie Candles at some point. We'll do a collab with Frankie Candles. Yeah, why are you guys paying attention to my clothes, man? Yeah, I wear the same thing every day. But you know what's funny? Actually, this is literally just my streaming shirt. I only wear this shirt to stream. I'm typically wearing a tank top or no shirt in general in life. Even in the wintertime. I wear a hoodie with no shirt under. And I take it off on the treadmill. I put on this shirt. You know? Who's the most underrated YouTube trader right now? The most underrated. There's a bunch. Trader Geo, Alex O. Definitely underrated. Andy, Bitcoin Census, underrated. MDX Crypto, super underrated, bro. I mean, he has a lot of subs, but he only gets like a couple hundred people in his live streams. MDX Crypto, super underrated. I don't know why people don't watch him, but he's one of the best. I feel like he doesn't get as much recognition as he deserves. But Trader Geo, man, he's a great one. Alex O, he's a great one. They need more subs. You know, they've been putting in the work for a while. I feel like they're underrated. You know, they've been doing it for a while. Sam Price, I don't think he's underrated. You know, he's doing good. His channel's doing good. You know, I think Sam Price is right on par for the quality he puts out, right? He's a growing channel. He's growing super fast. You know, successful guy. He's doing his thing. I consider underrated people who are putting in the work, doing their thing, and they're not getting the growth that I feel like they should. He's trying not to say Divine Hood. Well, Divine Hood's a great trader, but he's got a new channel, so, you know, he just started it. So he's got a couple thousand subs. He's doing good. He's doing good for the amount of time he's been around. Some of these channels put in the work, man. And I feel like they deserve more subscribers, more views. Shout out to Not Time for Space. Look W55 EMA past price action. CDW then pump. All right, let's look at the weekly 55 EMA on Bitcoin. First, let's get some music on, man. This is lame with no music. All right, shout out to Francis. We got some super chats in here that I missed. Hang on. Travis and Francis and Not Time for Space. All right, we'll take a look at Not Time for Space, then we'll get to the others. Thank you guys so much for your super chats. All right. Oh wow, look at that. That's a beautiful thing right there. So if anyone doesn't know what he's talking about, he's looking at this 55 EMA on the weekly as our support, and he's looking basically for a liquidity grab of this low to dip under that 55 EMA like we did here, and then pump city. Yeah, that's looking nice. We have, I mean, that's amazing when you think about the fact that we also have the macro Fibonacci golden pocket from the last swing low to the high, and we have our macro bull market, like the entire bull market 382 fib right there. Man, yeah, that's looking nice, man. That's looking nice. Yeah, that's looking real nice. It's looking real nice. And if we lose it, you can tell low 50s it is, man. It's not gonna look good. Man, when did we lose that weekly 55 EMA? This was our support in that 100-day pullback also in the last bull market. So, yeah. That's a nice one. Thank you so much for your super chat. All right, shout out to Francis. Hey, Jay, can you look at Ripple/Bitcoin? Ripple's pumping against Bitcoin. Let's check it out. It is pumping on the weekly chart. Wow, would you look at that? But this is old, right? This is from November when Ripple had that big push. We got a little bit of bear div here on the weekly, huh? We're at resistance. You know, I'd say this. If this thing breaks out of this resistance, it's going to be very bullish for XRP. Look at this scam wick. That's crazy. Yeah, we break out and flip this. We're going to see XRP highly outperform Bitcoin. Maybe coming back to those highs. We might see a 600% pump against Bitcoin. Could happen. Could happen. You know, especially if that bull market's not over and we see this all season. And Bitcoin doesn't have much steam left, but we see some of these alts really push. Shout out to Travis for the super chat. God bless you, man. He says, do you think Veracity is a dead project based off the chart? Let's check it out. Well, my last long idea is wrecked. Look, it's really hard to say, to be honest, because we're in price discovery mode to the downside, basically. We're coming back down to our only support, you know? Our only support. Man, that's a wrecked chart. Sheesh. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. The only thing I would say about it is a reclaim of this is a sign of strength. It's tough. It's tough because we don't have a reference point right now. We do have bullish divergences. We definitely have bullish divergences. I mean, we close the weekly candle above this yellow line, and it does look nice. The only problem is we don't have support to be looking at. We just have, you know, price discovery mode to the downside. So it would have to be like a speculative kind of thing. A speculative buy, but I can't say if it's dead according to the chart. I can't really know. I can't know. All right. But I would say a reclaim of the yellow line could be a nice opportunity to get in. All right. Have I watched The Reacher? No, I've never heard of it. It is dead, says Fiat Wars. All right, Bitcoin's going lower. Let's check out Bitty. Bitty. It's losing that level again. Yeah, I think we come back down. Hang on. This is too jazzy. Too jazzy. I do like jazz, but it's too jazzy. Too jazzy. There we go. kind of deodorant do I use? I don't use deodorant, man. I haven't used deodorant in years, you know? I haven't used deodorant since like 2011. You know, I remember when I stopped using deodorant, it was during a period of my life where I didn't shower ever at all. And I realized that if you use deodorant, you smell worse. Also, I realized if you put something on your skin that makes your sweat not come out, that can't be good for you. You know? I mean, if your body's supposed to have something come out, and you do something to make it not come out, that can't be good, alright? Imagine if you, like, took a drug that made you not pee, alright? It always is weird to me when, like, girls take birth control that makes them not get their period. Like, that can't be good. Why are you gonna put some stuff in your armpits that makes you not sweat? It's like how your body detoxes, man. And here's a secret. Shout out to X Videos. X Videos is out. You stop using deodorant, you'll stop smelling. You'll stop smelling. I'm telling you. You stop using soap, you're not gonna have oily hair, you're not gonna have oily skin. You only use soap if you're actually dirty. You know? I know that sounds crazy to most people, but you gotta think about, like, humanity throughout most of history. They didn't have deodorant. They didn't use soap every day. Our bodies are created to, like, not reek all the time. They have natural cleaning processes. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm just saying. Like, right now, my armpits, they smell so good. And they taste good. Look, you could tell. Look at all that sweat coming out, man. You know? They taste good. They smell good. Here's a tip, though. Shave your armpits, all right? That'll really keep them from smelling. All right, we got a freestyle beat. Someone wants me to try. Let's see. Really? Piano relaxing music? Oh, man. Oh, I can't. I'm sorry. No, I can't. I can't do it. I'm so sorry. I thought it was a freestyle beat. Lime juice and baking soda. That's what you gotta do. What's my workout split currently? I do upper, lower, upper 3 times a week. I do upper, lower, upper. But on my upper days, I do 1 set of lower body. And on my lower days, I do no upper body. So like my first upper day, I'll do like a leg press. And then my second upper day, I'll do like a Romanian deadlift. And I do calves every single day. And abs every single day. But I do upper, lower, upper. So usually Sundays upper body, Tuesdays lower body, Thursdays upper body. But I'm thinking of doing a split where I do upper, lower, upper every 72 hours. So like it wouldn't be like consistent every week. It'd be like Sunday upper, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday lower, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday upper, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday lower, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday upper, something like that, you know? Because honestly, I feel like the 3 workouts a week, usually 1 workout, it just doesn't, I don't have that energy, right? I feel like I have a trouble recovering, you know? Alright, let's take a look at our super chat here. Shout out to Dark Zenin. Can you look at Dago? Yeah, we'll look at Dago. I typically have done 2 days a week full body. But I was trying to do the 3 days a week to get a little bit more volume in on the upper body. But I don't know how I like it, so I'm gonna try the every 3rd day, I guess. Like workout 2 days off, workout 2 days off, workout 2 days off. And see how I like that. And then I might go back to 2 days a week full body. Honestly, you really can't go wrong with 2 days a week, full body workouts. You really can't. The only thing that lacks in 2 days a week full body is like, you're gonna have to go in there a third day and do like arms and like, you know, shoulder, like little fluff and pump exercises. Because I don't care what people say, you gotta fluff and pump, man. Fluffing and pumping. If you want to have nice looking arms, you gotta fluff and pump. It is what it is. All right. The only reason I have big arms is because of fluff and pump. All right. And that's not too hard on your recovery. All right, let's see. This thing is just simply range trading, and we are literally in the middle of the range. I would, you know, this thing I would just set. I would be accumulating at these lows, and I would be taking profits at these highs, and then looking to get, you know, just accumulate in this range. You know, buy some here, sell here, buy back here, just accumulate in this range, then hope for the breakout. I don't know anything about Diego. Isn't that Dora the Explorer's best friend? Her boyfriend is Diego. So here's the thing though, on the weekly, like if we do dip down below back into this box, we will have really nice bullish divs on the weekly. In fact, right now we have a really nice bull div on the weekly here. So based on the bull divs on the weekly, I'd say, you know, we got bear divs on the weekly too. I would just be looking at this range. I'd be looking to accumulate at the lows and take profits at the highs with the intent to get back in at the lows and build a position. And then if this thing ever breaks out big time in altcoin season, then you're set, and then you're looking to take it to the highs, which is probably going to give you then an average of about, you know, 1,500% gain on it, you know. You only do American deadlifts? I like American deadlifts, but you know, the thing is about American deadlifts, they am I buffering? Is my stream buffering? They're really hard on recovery, man. Like, they're hard on recovery. I can go hard, but I can only do it for a few months at a time, a few weeks maybe, and then I gotta pull back. Now that I don't know, maybe it's that I'm older. I used to be able to deadlift every week. I cannot conventional deadlift any week anymore. You know, I squat and deadlift every other week right now, to be honest. Maybe I'm just old or I'm going through something, but I've been squatting and deadlifting every other week, and it's actually been really good. Like, I've been making crazy strength gains doing it every other week. I know that sounds crazy, but like one lower body day a week, every other week, one day every other week, I will squat and deadlift. And I have never felt so good squatting and deadlifting. Like heavy, like, I know, like, I did like 285 the other day for like a clean set of 15, man. Like, clean. I'm talking like full range of motion, like upright torso, not cheating the reps. Just like, there's a difference between moving weight and feeling the weight. Like, you can squat a lot of weight and you can move that weight, but you can squat weight where, you know, you're like engaging your quads, you're engaging your glutes. Like, it's more than just moving the weight. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, it probably doesn't make sense to anybody except people who lift weights. But the other day, man, I was squatting 285, clean set of 15, felt really good, really strong. I could have done more if I wanted to grind it out too. But man, I don't think I've ever squatted that weight with that much control and strength ever, honestly. Do I sprint? Yes. I love to sprint. I do sprints all the time. All the time. In the summer, sprints. In the winter, assault bike. But yeah, the slow negatives. Really focus on that mind-muscle connection. You know, I used to squat just to see how much I could squat, but that's dumb. I don't want to hurt myself. But anyway, guys, I have to go. I gotta, I'm on kid duty, all right? I'm on kid duty right now. My wife needs me. So God bless you guys in Jesus' name. I pray you guys are very blessed in multiple ways, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.